mission time in Saranda, Albania. Don't know if I actually posted the other video I did about this. If not, I'll explain it here in a minute. But today I'm on a mission to rectify a mistake I made in my current booking here and try to either find a rental car available and switch accommodations.
Hit me like a ton of bricks. Doesn't matter, we go strong. Take your time and do your tricks. All I do is sing along. Yeah, I need you around for brighter light and firmer ground. When you believe in me.
Just very briefly, when I booked this place that I'm staying at, it wasn't very far from the city center. I mean, it's like 0.7 kilometers or something like that. So not really that far of a walk normally. Not to mention you usually have, you know, some sort of public transportation, buses, you can hail a taxi, you can get a taxi app. Basically, so far I've had to walk down to the city center to do anything. I can get a taxi back up here, but getting down there and getting around, and it's taken me, it's very mountainous terrain here, so it takes me, I don't know, 20-30 minutes to walk down there. So I'm going to try to do one of those two things. If I get a rental car, I may just keep this place. The people are very nice that I'm renting it from. It's an apartment at their house, and you know, it's very cheap accommodation. It's like 30 bucks, I think. No, 30 euro a night. So has good Wi-Fi. So I didn't originally know it had good Wi-Fi when I first hooked in. They had a problem with the router, so I told them about it and they reset it. I thought originally it was just a mistake. All right, we got a noisy truck coming with a small road, so I will let him pass. Don't know if it's going to be very easy to find a rental. It's high season in Saranda, and I'm talking about renting a car. I looked online, I didn't see any availability. It's the 21st of August, I think, right now. Yeah, 21st of August of 2021. So getting rental cars in the height of the season, sometimes that's a little difficult. Even if I get one driving way up here, I might want to be back down in town just so I can walk about. I'm going to use the car to go outside of the main town. I'd had one booked online before I got here, and I don't know, the rental company screwed that up. So when I first went yesterday to check on that, they didn't have any availability. Although they had my booking, they just screwed it up. Otherwise, I'll get another hotel downtown and figure out another way to get out to the other attractions that I want to go see. Okay, so that wasn't very fun. Walking on this rough terrain, going downhill, and I was talking to my camera on a video I probably won't post because it was embarrassing, and I twisted my ankle. Fortunately, a little sore, but it's not totally blown out. One of the dangers when you're out traveling alone in other countries is you've got nobody that you know to help you, and you end up hobbled for a few days. Especially in the place I'm living now. My God, you have to walk to everything to get to it. I'd be completely screwed. And the nearest person that I actually know that's is in Tirana, Albania, which is like I don't know, 5-6 hours from here. It would not be fun having to beg somebody to come help you out. Come up on the port here. Well, halfway to the port. So, walked about 20 minutes down here, and I just now got to the place where you can get taxis and where the buses, the city buses go by. But one thing I'd forgotten was I'm also on another mission, and that is I have to find the actual intercity bus station, locate it, get down there and talk about finding a bus to Toronto, what the times are, how many buses run a day, because I've got to leave on Monday to get up there, and I got no clue where it is, so I need to go ahead and get that information and get it done so I don't have to scramble around at the last minute. Well, this entire section up near the port of Toronto, Saranda, Toronto, oh my gosh, it's hot. Saranda is just filled with booth after booth of tours to take you to Corfu, do island hopping, sell you everything under the sun. What I've noticed is the price you pay online for them is cheaper than what they're advertising in person. Not by much, I mean 6-7 euros for a ferry ride difference, but still no reason to have to pay more. But it's just vendor after vendor after vendor of those. Nice little view there though. All right, little update. 2 missions accomplished. 1, got the rental car. What a chore that was. I went to so many agencies. I think I got the last rental car in town. I'll show you what it looks like after this. It's it's an old junker, but it's 2-seater. It's like a 4-cylinder with absolutely no power to climb hills and stuff. But paid 40 euros a day for it. You know, that's fine with me. I don't care. It gets the job done. It's a manual transmission, so thank God that I grew up learning on a manual transmission. The guy said when I got there, he told me he had no automatics. I guess, I don't know, maybe they assume Americans don't know how to drive cars. We'll see. I'm getting ready to do some driving, and we'll see how I handle southern Albania. Okay, so that was accomplished, and then the second mission that we had was the bus ticket, and that was accomplished. So I found the bus terminal, which was actually I was going to get a taxi there, and I asked a guy where it was when I was eating my breakfast, and because this was like 8 o'clock this morning or something, and he told me it's just right up there beside the synagogue, old basilica, which literally was a block from where I was eating breakfast. And so I went up there. They have a really interesting system on how they do the tickets. So it's not computerized at all. So you cannot buy a bus ticket more than a week out, and it's all a paper system. So basically you go in, you tell them you're wanting to go to Toronto, what day, you pick a time, and they pull out an envelope that has a matrix on it that basically shows how many seats are on the bus, how many have been sold, how many are left for that time zone, and then they write out 2 paper tickets that are duplicates and give them to you. I'm presuming one of those will be taken by the conductor at the bus station when we get there, and then the other one I guess you keep for your records. And then they write on the matrix the corresponding ticket number that they have just wrote out, and mark off a seat as being sold as one less for that day. Really old style system. Kind of actually very interesting. You know, I was born before the age of computers, but you know, they've become so handy. You would think it's just, I've got really good internet in most parts of the country here, that they'd have a more modernized system, but Anyway, bus ticket from here, I think he said it was going to take about 5 hours, and it was 1,300 lek, which is roughly almost exactly 13 US dollars. So we'll see how the bus trip goes. That's in what, 2 days? So all right, 2 missions accomplished. I'll make up my mind on the 3rd one, and at this point I got to get on the road. So catch y'all later.
Yeah, I need you around for brighter light and firmer ground. When you believe in me, love is gonna set me free.
What a fun day. So, little update. I decided to, on my mission, I decided to keep the accommodations that I had rather than get a new one. Well, actually to extend, and also to extend my stay for another night on here. So it's I think it was a good decision. Now that I have the car and I've figured out the lay of the land on that and the crazy driving in southern Albania compared to the northern Albania, I think it'll be a good choice. I like the place. Like I say, it's very quiet in the evenings here. In the mornings, I do have a added benefit of I have the alarms of the roosters to get me up at the crack of dawn, which it reminds me of being in the Philippines. It's interesting. A lot of comparisons to the Philippines in southern Albania, not really northern Albania. But so that's the update. Going to be staying here for the night. All 3 missions were a success, and we're to go for tomorrow. Take care.